Oh, they said below 0. I've played it before, so they really just try to torture me. Joke's on them, now I get to play it on my own time. We are just gonna get started here. New game, who dis? As always, we're gonna do hardcore. I'm just kidding, we're doing survival. I ain't here for hardcore. Forgot about the loading screen. Oh no, don't get back up, buddy. There you go, cute.
This is the farthest that I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me. And Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I miss you too, Cal. Oh, a spaceship. Not just the spaceship we got off of, there was, I don't think I caught the space station. So Altera has the space station.
Drop pod deployed.
Crushed it. Any landing you can walk away from, right? There's a drop pod coming down.
Welcome to 45.
I think we can see the parachute. Wait. Let's see. Kitchen block. Now, I have played this game before, but it has been a minute, and I don't really remember. I remember the story, so don't anyone feel bad about spoiling the story for me, but I don't remember where anything is. I've played the regular Subnautica 4 times, 5 times. I know where most everything is. I've got a route, like a default route that I could do. But this game will be interesting. Because even though I know the story, I'll still have to find everything again, which will be kind of nice change of a pace. Oh right, we have temperature. It's Arctic.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
Thanks, person talking to yourself. Crazy. Say what you want about Riley from the first game. He at least didn't talk to himself. Oh, look, our peeper. Let's go help the peeper buddy. Hey, buddy.
New creature discovered.
You're our friend now. Penguins. AKA penguins. Ah, yes. Let's see. What do you mean I'm not talking to myself? Shh, you may hear us. You get it, Bear. Allows me to ice my water. Stay hydrated, kids. Yay, Mrs. Why Not is done for school for the summer. Let's go.
New creature discovered. New blueprint synthesized.
Found the drop pod.
I want to offer
see.
my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayou I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but
There.
negligent.
Enjoy
I wish
your
I could
lunch.
offer you something more substantial,
Hi,
but
Z.
my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Well, y'all voted for this game, so I would hope you would come hang around and watch it, not just say hi. Don't vote for a game in a Discord and then not come watch the stream. That's a really jacked up thing to do. Fair enough.
Well, Sam, I guess
Tell
I
your
might as well
family
gather
to
some
also
tools
watch
and
the stream.
resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
The O2 tank. Tools, rubber and titanium. Step 1. Let's start gearing up, everybody. What's up, Hadama? You know what? I can't. I'm sorry. No way. What's up? Up for things all the time that I can't keep track of. Example, the presidency, DJ. Time to collect some resources. How are y'all doing tonight? Anybody got anything
Ribbon plants
fascinating
that
going
make
on?
electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Should be able to use this.
That, and now we need a kelp forest. I don't know why I've got Moana songs stuck in my head, but I sure do have Moana stuck in my head right now. Z, have a lot of fun on your cruise, friend.
New blueprint synthesized. Oxygen.
Alright, we should have enough to make some things. Getting the basic gear is definitely step 1. We are swimming very slowly.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bazantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
That's to have a knife. Now we need fiber mesh and more rubber. And a battery. How do we make a battery in this one? Another one of the rubber plants. All right. Could have planned that a little bit better. Gotta check some numbers before I swim out the first time. But hey, we all live and learn. Light effect is really nice. This makes me really excited to start 2. I'm gonna start playing it this weekend on my own time. The missus and I are having a little staycation to celebrate our anniversary, which is super exciting. We'll be a little disconnected.
Oxygen. New blueprint synthesized.
You know, I kind of hate that as a Southern American, my only experience with hearing that voice is when I get cold called, which is unfortunate for how I feel about this game. That should probably be lower, but it's fine. Convert to custom game mode. Right. All right. Oh, my computer did not like me switching the resolution. That was not good of me to do, apparently. Note to self, guys, don't change your resolution mid-game.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank. The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
And crystalline sulfur. Lux and VIP breathing. Alright. Floating air pump. Might actually come in handy. I'm not sure. Need to go collect a bunch of stuff at this point. Not much else for it. Man, that changes everything already. You get so faster. We're gonna be hitting the sea pretty quick, so that's nice. 1, 2. I should probably get another one of those. I like that around your first base, when they know you won't get a flashlight built fast enough, they added bioluminescence. That's actually really
Calorie
nice.
intake recommended.
Because inevitably you're not going to get light by your first, maybe not your second or third night even. And so by giving you bioluminescence, it gives you more time to get comfortable with the game. Come to terms with what all those sounds are.
New creature discovered. New creature discovered.
Okay. Hi, Mrs. You got me on Twitch and YouTube. Alright, let's see what we can make. Is there another meteor shower? What's that? Is there a storm? Oh, right. I think there is weather in this one. Dusty scanner.
All right, I have a scanner.
Would also like a flashlight. This needs a copper and make another battery. It hurts to have an extra. And yeah, we'll work on getting a wiring kit, I suppose, and start scanning stuff. Turn you guys into water. 'Cause we're gonna need plenty of water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
All right, well. So far, so good. We just cruising along. Why isn't that working? My stream deck broke. Or my YouTube approval for stream deck broke. It's hard to say sometimes. Time to scan just everything. Penguin. They're so cute. Look at the little guys. Look at them. Scanning makes me want to play Metroid. Yeah, that's fair. I never got big into Metroid. I don't know that I've ever actually played a Metroid game, though. Based on the games I play, like sometimes I really like a Metroidvania, sometimes I don't. I probably really like the Metroid Prime series. That's kind of what I gathered from talking to other people.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Interesting. Raining. Raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Screeches in the distance forever haunt me. Interesting. What I really want to find is the Sea Glide, which I found Sea Glide piece at one point. I gotta find it again now that I have a scanner. That's gonna be one of the more helpful things to find. The general resources are great, but yeah, Metroid Dread seemed like they were just trying to take a modern take on the classic style, which I appreciate. Always trying to breathe new life into a game. There's a piece of a Sea Glide. You know, I never really used those, but one of my friends in my multiplayer playthrough of the first Subnautica started using one, and I saw how effective it was.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
fish. Woo! Woo! We'll probably find another sea glide and or other fragment around here somewhere. One thing I remember is those little friggin' guys take your items from you. Far down am I safe to actually free dive?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
Oh. Grab you. Up here and scan you.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I don't think I have the oxygen to survive this place. Let's hope we can get out.
Oxygen.
Where was that plant? Our only hope. It's right there. Ooh. Only gave us 30 seconds. Good
30
to
seconds of
know.
oxygen remaining.
It's fine. We're fine. It's good. It's good. We're chill.
Oxygen.
There's just something so different about the vibe of this game. Because, like, it doesn't feel like you're lost at sea, and then until you look in one odd direction and suddenly you're lost at sea. Will end up being my first piece of scanned technology. Just say. Grab you. That sounds scary.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh. Has some more time. Should really going up.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
My odds of getting out of this are increasingly slim.
Warning. 30 seconds of
Come on,
oxygen
give me a cave
remaining.
out, give me a cave out. Or oxygen or something. Oh no.
Oxygen.
Well. Gonna be close. Only bought us 30 seconds though.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining. oxygen.
No, I know. We're not getting out of this one. We're too deep. Beep, beep, doo, bah. Yeah, that's fair. What did I lose? Oh, a lot. I lost a lot. All right, well, but we didn't lose with anything we scanned, and I didn't lose anything critical. Just some fish. Fish and minerals, which like are good, but replaceable. Psalm 41 and 2D begins to play. Yep. Where did that sea glide fragment go? Would love to find all of those.
Supply cache nearby.
All right. That's a good way to get me out of my comfort zone. That's one thing with these games that they do really well is prod you, because we're pretty naturally fearful. Like we want to stay close to our base, and so they give you stuff like that to go find, to get you to go further out, to go explore, to take a risk, because they dangle a carrot without telling you there's a stick.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546B. No.
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
Use beacons to mark traversed territory. Show or hide the signals of your choice with your Xenoworks PDA. Now with surface support.
All right, we've got the mobile vehicle bay. That's a good step.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
All right, shouldn't go down there. Already got that uncovered. Something, common thing about cave divers getting lost in caves, something. Yes. Go see what we need for that. Because that will be super helpful. So the story for this one, DJ, yes, it's another crash landing, but it was done somewhat on purpose. So we play as a character, Robin. This is the same planet that they were trapped on before, post cure of the Kara virus. That at this point has gone throughout the whole planet. The powers that be have come to study the planet for all of the riches it has and the alien technology here. And at some point, our main character's sister is sent here and dies under mysterious circumstances. Our character is a deep, a mercenary survivor that gets paid to go do jobs, and so she used all her resources to go track down her sister and figure out what happened. That's what we know so far. Is it worth turning them into food? Really? They're better for water or oxygen. Beacon. Vehicle bay. Titanium ingot. I mean, it makes sense, but still. Converts torque into thrust. Battery, lubricant, copper wire, titanium. Battery, lubricant. I can get lubricant. I already have a battery. Embarrassing. Look how many of these I'm finding after I've got the blueprint.
Oxygen.
Ripsis. Yep, that's it. You get it. That's it.
The Sea Glide is a
We've been playing for an hour?
transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a
Wild.
built-in light and map.
Now we're cooking with gas. We have gotten Mrs. into the Pokemon journey. Bear, back from lunch. How was it? Tasty dum-dums? Did you eat honey?
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So many different kinds of outcrops. There it is, silver. I don't know what kind I need. Where to find it. But yeesh, getting it's gonna be a pain. Seems like most of my resources are down here. It's a rough place to need to search for resources. Hoping one more silver, I can make a wiring kit.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There is honey in the room. Chat, you heard it here first. Bear likes honey. And no one was surprised. I am not bold enough to go that way yet. You heard it here first, chat. I'm a coward. When I only have like 13 kinds of honey? Okay, yeah. Completely normal. Delicious and nutritious Arctic peeper. They swim very fast. But I need to stock up my resources, so... Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna get you.
Oxygen.
I'm gonna be your best friend. Nobody tell Yufa. But I'm hungry, okay? Crystalline sulfur. Diamond. Good to know I'm on the right track with life and when I find a crystalline sulfur. May 27th is a big day for Xbox? What's the big day, Goodman? Quartz. Drive on out. Oh, I am wearing this battery out. 100 gigabytes worth of mods for Fallout 4? That's ridiculous. I remember being a kid and being excited about a 5 gigabyte hard drive for the Xbox 360, because the regular Xbox didn't have a hard drive on it. When you hit that part where the music stops. Like you're right there on the edge of the blue. Ooh. What are you? What are you watching from in here? What? You out of it? Ah, ladder. Mineral detector. That'll be helpful. Time to start cooking an Xbox. It sounds like it's time to start cooking your Xbox. I had an add-on that let me put PC hard drives on my Xbox One. Isn't that just called a USB cable? Interesting. Ooh. Terrifying. I think when I played last time, I made my base somewhere around here. Uh-oh. That is Morse code.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Yeah, what do you think? Should we try and go find it? Goodman, I absolutely believe you trying to cook your Xbox.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Where's the rebreather? One of these around so I can get pretty deep and hang out for a second, but if I don't find anything worth it, should I stay? Yeah, this deep, I'm losing oxygen quite quickly. Oh. Like table coral. Sea truck fragment. Let's go.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, we'll be back.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm gonna swim all the way back up. I'm gonna... Oh, a SATA cable. Interesting. Do that. And we're gonna swim back down.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I need the name, I just need the beacon.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep. All right. Now we got some goals.
New technology acquired. Oxygen.
Have I ever played Ready or Not? You mean like... Isn't that just... hide and seek? Yeah, man, getting the sea trick by the first stream is pretty significant, I think. The Bananigans. What's up, CB? How are you? My mods are off duty, so I gotta shout you out myself here. How was your stream? Rhombus shaped duck, thank you for the follow. Cryptic, thank you for the follow. How was y'all's stream? How is Minecraft? Oh, you're playing Inscription. I guessed incorrectly. How is Inscription? I've seen some crazy things about that game. Ruby in a spiraled shape clipping. Interesting. That needs wiring and computer chip. That needs table core file. Yep. Enameled glass, lead, and a diamond. You don't get to use this stalker teeth this time. Enameled glass is much more valuable. Rebreather, wiring kit, fiber mesh, and silicone rubber. I have what I need to make wiring kit. I need more silver. Oh wait, DJ, do you know Cryptic? We closed the loop of friendship. All right. Go ahead and just do that to burn some things down a little bit. Dude, that's wild. Love to see it. If I had to guess from Aki and Fam, but hey, I could be wrong. Mad must me real bad. Tried to stream, but I've also been feeling fatigued. Inscription was great, and honestly, I miss playing the game and making my audience into death cards. Turning your audience into death cards does seem like a pretty fun time. CB, if you need to raid and run or raid and lurk, I totally understand. Thank you for bringing me your community. I will do my best to be entertaining. I hope you like Thessalophobia. That's all I have to say about where our stream is going. We're gonna need some table coral samples. Let's see. What do we, brain? What I need to do is pin some recipes. Let's do that. Let's set some goals here. Because we want to make, at the end of the day, we need to have you. And for you, we're gonna need you. It would also be great to start working on you. We just need to start working on you. And the edit screen is entirely cluttered now. Stevie, have a good night, friendo. I'll be praying for you. I'll probably see you in chat later. But thank you so much for the raid again. I hope you start feeling better soon. I know for a lot of this stuff, over here is actually going to be the best spot. I know it's still labeled emergency supply cache. That's just because I didn't change the name whenever I came over here. I need some copper. Spiral cutting. Nope. Nope, check Testa. And get some air. I don't know where to find rubies yet either.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Two of those. I'm assuming a lot of what I need is going to be over here somewhere.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Come on, give me the thing that's silver. Is that one?
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Plenty of lead. I don't need
30
lead.
seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Oh, I'm too deep. Get me close. So close. Dang. Thank you for the alert, Cryptech. At least I got to keep the silver. Oh. Okay, it's here? All right. rebreather. We had what we needed, and we lost it. I need another silver. Just need to be a little more careful on my oxygen. Really going through that way. Vehicle bay, sea truck,
Passing 100 meters.
EDA,
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
yay. This is clearly a spot that expects you to go free diving before you get the rebreather, because you have a lot of oxygen tanks around.
New blueprint synthesized. New blueprint synthesized. Oxygen.
Yep.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know, I know, I know.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let's just go all the way back up. Let's not die again. That would be embarrassing.
Oxygen. Alterra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
Alright, we've got options of things to find now. Always nice. I can find anything without finding the rebreather, though. We really need that first. Oh, that's all the stuff I dropped when I died. That means...
Warning. Passing 100 meters.
Hurry.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Over.
Warning.
I can make the
30 seconds of
rebreather.
oxygen remaining.
So let's go make the rebreather, then come back, because there's definitely more here. A lot of my advancements moving forward is going to be here. Ooh, a Vulpix. Ah, that's disappointing. Never bought Pokeballs. Because I don't have a lot of batteries or ways to recharge them, I shouldn't worry too much about. I should try and save my batteries where I can. Just means free swimming and being patient. Just like cruising around with a sea glide so much, like you get so used to moving at that speed. Oh, that's funny, DJ. So there should be. What's the word? What am I trying to say here? There should be a menu below, like if you go down into the panels that says Pokemon Community Game, where you can buy Pokeballs and stuff. It should have like a shop, and you can see the Pokemon you've caught and stuff. The Pathfinder tool is a more interesting tool because I never really used it in the other. Would have used something like that in Subnautica 1, but in this one, which is much tighter and more maze-like, it's actually a pretty crucial tool. Polaris form is. Give me just a second. Where am I going? I need 1, 2. That is Polaris form. Sorry, I didn't have it up. Someone made a Pokemon for me, so I made it a Yeah, I hear you. I know you want my stuff. Yep, I am a mythical beast. Technically, it's a Fakemon that a friend of mine made. It is a flying rhino with constellations in its hide and a compass in its horn. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A fellow streamer named Zergtron designed it.
The rebreather facilitates extensive free diving by recycling air more efficiently at significant depths. Breathe the freedom.
Breathe the freedom. Do I have a gold in here? Let's go ahead and make that computer ship. We'll get us another grape seed vine cluster, and then we'll have ourselves a mobile vehicle bay. Then we can make the sea truck. Not that I think I'll have the resources for it, but hey. A boy can dream, Harold. I usually leave it on for 5 minutes or so. So yeah, I've got I think this is technically actually the shiny. I've got my normal guy. I've got Whittle guy. Then I've got Polaris. I think this is the shiny, is the white one. And then the regular one is the black and gold. Both of which are pretty cool. It is a flying rhino with a longer tail. Yeah, pretty much. Do I have any more copper? No, I do not. Got the stuff to make more batteries as needed. The biggest issue I'm going to continually run into is going to be copper, it seems. Copper and silver. But hey. Fourth.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
The truck. Titanium ingot, advanced wiring kit, glass, lead, and a power cell. Actually, let's... that recipe. That should be fine. Okay. Need a lot of silver. Let's make that. We need copper wire. So I can make a battery. All right, let's go. Thankfully, the things I need for copper are plentiful around me. My luck to get them is just low. The good news is what they give me instead, being titanium, will continue to be helpful. That's interesting, Bear, that YouTube eats less battery than Twitch. I wonder if it just depends on what phone you have. Come on. Should be enough. I need one, at least one more for everything I'm building. Try and get it while we're out here.
Oxygen.
I think something in the way this game hits is the same way that Assassin's Creed Rogue hits after playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because they're both great games, pretty solid sequels, very similar mechanics to the game that they directly came from, right? A lot of what is Assassin's Creed Rogue gameplay wise is just more Black Flag. Story not as good, sure, but the actual gameplay is very similar. With the sea and the diving and stuff. The same thing with Below Zero to Subnautica. And one reason I bring all this up is what they both do really well is that they take you from the tropics to the Arctic, essentially. And they do a really good job of making the whole ocean feel like the Arctic. Bad news is they do such a good job is the Arctic sucks. Like, it's frozen and miserable. And so, I feel like that's a thing that people don't. One of the reasons that people don't like Rogue as much, and that people don't like this game as much, is quite explicitly just the mindset of like, yeah, the Arctic just sucks compared to the tropics. Kind of just is what it is.
The detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Oh, you don't. That's a little frustrating. Where's emergency supply cache? This is where I'm most likely gonna find them. So it's where I should go. No one cut the stunfisk. Nope, that wasn't it. Down here somewhere. Right. We need one more. At least one more. Technically we need 2 more.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Please hold. Need more oxygen. Seeing is pretty helpful. Oh, that wasn't it. That one's it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Come on. Come on. Just give me. Just.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's just one silver. How many of these things do I have to break open?
Oxygen.
Yep, I'm going. One more piece.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, man. Just want a cookie. Just give me the num-nums. That's a pretty cool loop. Should be what we need. I should have the table coil and gold I need for that. Alright, I think we can go build some stuff. Then we can travel with some small amount of safety. The weather does sound terrifying. Highly compressed breathable air. Woo-hoo. 3. Am I aging myself by showing how much I know about commercials? Battery and a silicone. What do I have? Probably none. I need some batteries. Let's go get some copper, lead, chance of copper. Battery, I should get 3 pieces of copper minimum for this. Should be able to find limestone clear enough on my own. Now my luck for finding some minerals seems to be pretty bad in other, like, it says chance of lead, probably getting lead. But if I'm chance of copper, 50-50. Chance of silver. Slim odds. I wonder if that's just me, or if that's just the way the game's programmed. That should be enough, but since I'm down here... We're just gonna need a lot of copper over time, you know?
Oxygen.
Alright, now we're fine. There's... Even in the safe parts of this game, it makes you uneasy in the water. The game is beautiful and mysterious, but also terrifying. Just like the actual ocean. It is one of the games where I know I need to talk more and make more commentary as a streamer, but I just get locked in. Sorry. Should have what I need. Do I have another thing of rubber? Yes, I do. Great, so as long as there's partial charge in one of the batteries, power cell will be full. I'll have to try and see if I use 2 dead batteries if it'll come out full. You know, I needed 2 computer chips. I mostly found those. You know, I have what I need to make that. Let's make the sea truck. Let's not go around with a full inventory and not make the things we can make.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yay. Hey chat. Full transparency, did not expect to get this so quickly. Then again, I prioritized it, so why would I not have gotten it so quickly? So there's that. It'll be very helpful. There's some things that would be helpful already, so I should probably start making a base. Where's the thing? That's what I need. One of the things is like, yeah, I got this, but also I don't know. I guess this is faster than. Yeah, this is faster than the. Other bit. Biggest thing it gives me is a safe place, which cannot be undervalued. Or not even a safe place, it gives me oxygen. We're looking with the rebreather and the extra suit. Look, we've got a good 2 minutes underwater, and plus we got this. We're looking pretty neat on oxygen. Gives me the confidence to move forward in the story a bit.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
That is disappointing. I'll try and break our sea truck that early. So I gotta go somewhere deeper, so it's gotta be there. Let's come park you
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
right here. There we go. They're all flashing the code. There it is. Follow your nose wherever it goes.
Sanctuary power critical.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking. We're running out of time.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified. We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
Borrowed. What's up, random guy? Not to go to the crash ship in Subnautica 1? You gotta be real careful in the crash ship because there is, I mean, it's better to experience yourself. Just be real careful when you approach it. There's plenty of stuff you should go there for.
How long have you been stored here?
Longer than hoped. Warning. Sanctuary power critical. Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
Well,
Storage medium accepted. Brace for transfer.
Brace? What's happening?
Transfer.
wild.
Transfer complete. How do you feel?
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component!
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
Encounter a sapient alien life form. That is the thing that happened. Well, now we've got an alien in our head. Exciting. I really like the voice actors for this game. They're chill. They sound like chill guys. I don't want to spoil anything, but I do really like the direction this game goes and the story of it. I hear monsters.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct.
Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Al.
My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Ellen?
Your kind calls us architects.
Precursor race? But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you would prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
You go, babe. There's everything here to make the sea truck. Also, give me gold. Come on. Fine. I know this isn't where I find gold. All right. So the new voice is Alan. That is the alien precursor. Trent, the new Jeep is nice. That's great, man. I'm happy for you. That's your wife is driving it though, right? That's her car, her new car? Does it have a TV for the little bit? Because I will say, big positive of our minivan, it has a TV for the child, which, as you might imagine, does help a lot on the long hauls. Cars. My brain was racking for like, all right, what's that acronym? I'm a good dad. I know that acronym. It's something. It's and you're like, cars. Like, okay, I'm not crazy. I mean, I am crazy, but it's not actually the problem. I don't know where to go. It was copper. It was right here. Oh, I am just blind. Go unload stuff into storage and build stuff and what have thee. You know, despite being a trained bookkeeper and contextually and academically knowing what you just said, I'm so anti-loan that I genuinely have no concept for the significance of that. I've gotten far in life by not having monthly payments. I am happy for you though, and if the way you budget and live allows for you to have a monthly payment comfortably, that's great. And hey, nice cars are nice. But I am happy. I'm happy you guys are caught a break with it. You know, it's nice. Nice to see. I need a gold. I don't have a gold. I know where to go for gold. I'm not super happy about it, but I know where it is. Uh-oh. Come on. Don't get stuck on me. Yeah, a little more. There we go. Hang on. You got it and you can get out. You got it and you can get out. What my dad always said. Got it and you can get yourself out. Come on. Well then. It's not broken, that's good news. You can kind of guide it through here a little bit. That's not good. Salt deposit. Crystal and sulfur. Here. Here? Huh. They just changed the name of what comes out of those. Our main target for coming down here. Well, now I can explore down here almost indefinitely. Okay, this is stuck down here. That's not bad. I don't even know which hole I got it down either, so getting it back out's gonna be tricky. I think it was this one. It's wide. Yeah. Hang on. Come on. Oh, hey, freedom! Freedom! Oh man, that's pretty cool, just sitting there looking at the sky. Sunroof, that's fun, man. I'm glad you're happy with your purchase at the very least. It's something you'll be happy with for a while. No, I didn't find what I needed down there, but I did find something else that I can use, which is the sulfur, which I need for a couple of specific things. Namely, the repair tool. We gotta decide where I want to build my base at, too. You know what that also gives me? A different way to get a battery. Damn, I can make one of those. Uh-oh, running out of storage. I just built you. I don't want to see you die that quick. Well, it needs to go significantly deeper, and it's not this one.
Calorie intake recommended.
Died here before. I should have what I need for the gold. This should also be the one that goes deeper. If I find the right spot, I can keep exploring.
Seek fluid intake.
I'm gonna get so lost, guys. It's not even gonna be funny. Give me gold. That's the one piece of gold I needed, but let's, once we're here, take a second. Get a couple more. I want to be greedy, but you want to find the resource, a lot of a resource that you need while you can. Not push our luck here. I'm not worried about oxygen, I'm more worried about water. Let's come back up. Let's go make our habitat builder. And also a drink of water. Albo's here. I've never seen the full gameplay. I had a friend who did have a pre-beta copy and it definitely seemed pretty cool. Below Zero was fun. I think it's slightly less pretty than Subnautica, just because the Arctic is less pretty than the tropics. It's equally scary. I haven't found any of the big leviathans yet though. Partially because I'm a coward. Also just because I haven't left the shallows too much. You can do a lot of upgrading pretty right off the rip.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I've played it before. I kind of have a vague idea of what, like I have a vague remembrance of the story. So like I kind of know what happens. I don't really remember where anything is.
Blueprints to your databank. With the Builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
Fun is in fact our highest priority. Great, I built it with a dead battery. course not. Build ourselves a little... Need quartz. Do I have quartz in storage? I hope I have quartz in storage. Quartz in storage. We're lucky I haven't found the grab trap yet. Which is a little surprising. It kind of makes me feel like I haven't been going the right way, but... Got plenty of titanium, so I'm just gonna grab some quartz where I can find it. I think one of the things with below zero is I'm just less comfortable with it. That has to be said. Like, I've played Subnautica 1 a handful of times, 5, 6 times. I know where most things are. I feel comfortable, just completely comfortable around the Leviathans in most situations. It's not that they don't scare me, but I know how to deal with them. This game, much less so. I have a vague memory of where some of the Leviathans are. No idea how to deal with any of them. They're all pretty terrifying. Even if they're all smaller than the smallest Titan in Subnautica 1, they're still pretty scary. The ones in this game, they're like colossal squid. Sure, they're not necessarily the biggest thing in the ocean, but they're big enough to be terrifying. Wrong place. Got that lead too. Let's find more quartz. One of the main things I'm building this base for is explicitly the battery recharger, just because it's very frustrating having dead batteries. If there is a scanner room in this game, I would add a scanner room, but I don't know that there is a scanner room in this game. Wiring kit, copper
Power restored.
wire.
All primary systems online.
Pin some things real quick. More clipping on that. So you're clipping on that slightly? That's frustrating. I could do a skylight? Must have to finish that one first. Well, those batteries are charging. Let's find more quartz. Make some glass. It's realistically just a storage attic. There's no reason to build a fabricator in it. Because you have a free fabricator. The place to put some storage crates and a battery charger. I don't plan for this to be my long-term home. Maybe it will be, I don't know. Quartz. It's not like the last when I was playing Subnautica with friends, where I was kind of just doing the building so they could go and explore and play the game. And I got to do both on this run, which is fine. I can take my time. I can enjoy the gameplay loop. I don't have to sit there and be like, I know exactly where to go. Let me go occupy myself so I don't give the game away. I need 2 more quartz. Maybe more. Right, land travel. Come on, I haven't used all the quartz of this place. There's a little bit more quartz. Here, quartzy, quartzy, quartzy. Yeah, quartzy, 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 quartzy.
I have determined the location of some important technology. I implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build you a body?
I do not know what we will find. I just know it is important.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Might have been one too many glass. I made one too many glass on that one. Surprised I haven't found a chair yet. I think I need to go to Delta Base for most of my like base building needs. Non-vegetarian water. Didn't think it was possible. But that's a good joke. Still have a battery, no battery. All right. So I am a battery shy now of my devices. Now, the reason I want to take the sea truck deeper is for its own, like, for my own protection in a sense. Like, the deeper I can take it, the easier I can come back to oxygen if I need it. So it's nice when you can get it this deep.
What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet.
I'm glad it could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection to the network, piece by piece.
Good view. I'll need a snacky snack later. There it is. All right.
How do your people communicate if you are not networked?
What do you mean? We just talk to each other.
Do you not find that primitive? We exist as data. We are all aware of each other's thoughts and needs. Scientific endeavors are accomplished much more smoothly this way.
There's more to life than research, Alan. I can't lie. Work would go faster if I could read my colleagues' minds, but thoughts are private, and people have their own inner lives. People change and need space to think.
Space helps you think. I find that being separated from my network is very quiet.
What do you mean by quiet?
Imagine 1,000 strings, each playing its own range of notes, none louder than the others. Each one builds harmony, a continuous thrum in the background of existence. I am now a lone string in search of familiar harmonies.
I'll help you find them.
I like the compassion you quickly find for Alan. I think they did a really good job of the apology and the genuine lack of understanding of breaking personal boundary of like transferring himself into her. Like, yeah, like as a human, that would be wild, trying to have the thought of another voice in my head like that and knowing it was another entire identity. Not fighting to take over your own, just existing there. But they're apologetic and they're just like, hey, I'm sorry, I misunderstood, you misunderstood. Let's talk about it. How can we help each other? Interesting. Go get that. I don't need that mark anymore. The nice part about the bioluminescent areas is that they're bright enough that I don't have a problem seeing. Even without the lights. I can repair you. you up. And Abby. Over here. Brother broke a lot of sea trucks while he was down here.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for details. And my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for Lil, rather far out from her base.
Well, it needed to go deep, and she needed a sea truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water.
No
more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
No one ever likes an HR meeting. I'm not upset that I haven't found the other bit of the grav trap, but I don't think I've ever had trouble finding it. Yeah, I feel like I always passively find it really quickly. So it's weird that I haven't. Like, I've genuinely only seen one. There's a reason they didn't call them gentle sharks anyway. The research posts have finished to scrape my leg up because of all the blood drew a shark and couldn't build the rest fast.
The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows. Didn't think something that big would follow me up here. Had to jettison the sea truck. Again. I guess I could try to go back for the parts when it leaves. If it leaves. I really don't want to sit in another meeting with Emmanuel, Manu, as he likes to be called. I just want to drive around and deliver cargo in peace.
Bro is just a truck driver. Red is just wants to be a truck driver. You know what? I can relate. You just want to drive around and vibe. What's so wrong with that? Could use some new batteries, honestly. It's better to have more batteries than you have items. And I do not have that. Ew. Let's go to Delta Station Dock. I don't know that I'm actually going to get to Delta Station, but I want to go check out the dock. You know, credit to Fred, I would also want to just deliver cargo in peace if I just had to drive one of these things all day. Be dope. Oh, sweet. Found it before he told me about it.
Reassuring and unsettling to rediscover this site after being in storage for so long. My connection to the network grows stronger, however slightly. I hope you will continue to search for more of these.
Weird finding one of these by accident. I know it might seem like I knew exactly where that was, but I genuinely was looking for sea truck parts. Is that lithium? Good to know. Always good to know where the lithium is. Forgot about those mantis shrimp bad boys. I know I am far enough out at this point that I'm not, generally speaking, safe. What's up, Andrew? Welcome in, buddy. Always good to see a familiar face. Like, I want to look around, but also I know there are things.
Mineral-rich crevices detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
I don't want to come down here and get stuck. I'm sure I must come down there for something at some point. Probably kyanite. For the moment, I'm just going to pull out. Coffee machine. Can't use that one? Lame.
Is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know it's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
Always love to hear a familiar voice. Even when it's the murderous person from the first game. I think she was everyone's favorite, and it's always great to see them still alive. Weird having more survival mechanics for exploring on land, specifically the cold. It does make me wonder how they incorporated, if they incorporated anything like that in Subnautica 2. Which I will find out soon enough, so don't tell me, but... Honeycomb fungus. Does it taste like honeycomb? There. Do you want to find out?
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
The woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
Thank you, PDA.
Roger, I hope you will avoid contact with the woman in the exosuit. I'm among the last of a dying civilization. If you were to compromise your well-being, the species could go extinct.
What makes you think she's hostile anyway? A little grumpy maybe, but who wouldn't be, stranded out here alone?
She did not respond to my distress call, and she is well armed.
Maybe she's afraid of us.
I have no desire to find out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Run to warmth, run to warmth, run to warmth, run to warmth.
Hypothermia imminent.
4:30, it doesn't set in that quickly.
Tower maintenance log. Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I'm gonna need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get some more. That should fix it. Maintenance status, in progress.
Oh, Jeremiah. Nice. Scan room.
Integrating new PDA data.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Parvin. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle? You three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
A map will come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
All those books. You know, it's damaged, but I feel like I should be able to... I know why they don't let you disassemble it if you didn't build it or whatever. Like, I get it. But it would be nice. Well...
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by, because I'm safe in my sea truck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit, by the way. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with, but you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort it out, although she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes, but I guess that's normal under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell him that he won't find embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
Amazing. The environmental storytelling that's always been the best of this game.
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers. Maybe I can find clues about Sam here. In goes the battery and titanium, out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn. Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
David, you'll be happy to know the Frost Pack is making excellent progress. I must say, my management style appears to be uniquely well suited to isolated planets. I miss you, of course, but I wonder if you feel it too. As great as we are together, we're almost better apart. Just look at how well Prosperina did in her last show. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see it, but I'm sure if I'd been around, I'd only have made her nervous. Once this...
Sam really got under management's skin. I know she had it in her.
Yeah, this definitely feels like a cushy.
Good morning, Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Pangling project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha Ayou, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important, positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job, and I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work, and I think we can start discussing bonuses soon.
What's the port for it? I don't have the module for test override. Interesting. Well, I think that's all I need to find here. Okay, this was Delta Station. Let's go back to the dock. I just get so invested in looking around. It's fascinating. There's just so much to do. Not that I'm a little sleepy, but ooh, sulfur pit. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Jumping into acid pits is not a good way to warm yourself up. But I suppose if you have some form of built-in protection, it's fine.
You do not trust Alterra,
No, neither do you.
but your sister was Alterra.
My sister was my sister. She worked for Alterra.
My people do not perceive a difference. We are what we work for.
Well, Sam wasn't. I should have guessed Alterra would find a way to clip Sam's wings, like I knew they'd do to mine. I tried to warn her, and she was stubborn, just like me. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be so different from her. Scrappier, faster, way less play by the rules.
Was Sam working in the best interest of Alterra?
Yes, but they definitely didn't think so.
We believe that individuals may operate in the best interest of the collective or against the best interest of the collective. There is no in-between to us.
So you always saw eye to eye on absolutely everything with your network?
No.
I sense there's more to this story.
And more to your sister's story as well.
That's fine. Change the subject. We'll come back to it later.
I'll keep looking around out here for a second.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Lots of sea truck parts. Power through these rock crabs. If I remember correctly, they hit like a truck. I hear unfamiliar noises. It's this thing. This thing's not friendly, but the worst thing I could have found out here. Ah. The eye jellyfish. I absolutely forgot about those. They are more or less safe. They're also more or less terrifying. I don't really have a plan right now. I'm kind of just vibing. Kind of hitting the edges of what I can explore.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Quote unquote easily. These guys are all just kind of following me at this point. You leave a trail of them behind you. Found my way to another base. I guess I don't know that I feel like exploring right now. Especially not with all these eyeballs following me around. I think one thing about Below Zero, it feels inherently safer than Subnautica, which is strange. All right, let's follow this thing for a bit. Architect cable. Oh. Well, man, that's that. And I think one of the interesting things about my feeling of this game feeling safer is the amount of time I've explored, I would have hit 2 different kinds of Leviathans in the first Subnautica. I haven't actually seen a Leviathan yet. It's not that they're less prevalent outright. They're just not the narrower confines of the map give less space for them. Yeah, there will be time for them soon enough. Ice worms and the couple areas I need to find, but it's just something I think is interesting. General observation of the game. Oh no. Make us a chair. Gotta pick this up. Can I put it in here? Disappointing. Considering a name with glass takes diamond, that's bougie. All right. You know what I haven't done? Saved it. Guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there for the night. It's been a lot of fun, but I'm pretty sleepy and I've got a long weekend ahead of me and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm celebrating my anniversary with my wife and I want to be well rested for it. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and cut off on YouTube. I'll see y'all again on... I'm not sure if it'll be Monday or Tuesday, but I want to go back and try the Pragmata, the new mode we unlocked. So I'll be continuing that. Who should we raid out to? Zafanath is streaming. Jesus, man, a lot of people are going right now. Let's raid into Joker. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a blast. Come back on... I'm not sure if it'll be Monday or Tuesday, but come back and hang out, and we'll continue with Pragmata, and then we'll come back to this on Friday. Y'all have a good night. Bye.